Welcome, family. Come into the room. I am the H-Town vet, and I would like to welcome you to this. Come into the room, family. Come into the room. I am the H-Town vet, and I'd like to welcome you to this live stream. Give us a moment. How y'all doing tonight? Let us know that you are here. Some have already done so. Our brother Kevin was early. He was early to the scene. We got our family in here because we're about to get it going. We're about to get it moving, family. So we need y'all to come on in here. All right? So our brother Kevin said, good evening, veterans, to the vets. And then I said, I want to do right now, good evening to all veterans, active duty members, and dependents. So we're glad that y'all here tonight. We got a real important topic to talk about, a lot of stats to go over with you, to let you know about. It might surprise you. We got our family coming in here early. We might have to change some dates to. Are we going to have to do this thing 3 times a week or what? A lot of people are coming in here, and we appreciate you. We got Brother Charleston Zimmerman. Says, hi, H-Town Vet and Kevin Colbart Sr. And for those of you that are new to the channel, we do greet our family as they come in here. Then we go on and get into the information. Brother Charleston says, 29 degrees, light snow in Pennsylvania. Now, right now, what is our temperature here? It's 64 degrees. It's been raining today, though. And then our brother Dallas say, hello, everyone. Brother, I forget, I know Dallas, just say Dallas. Brother Rose City D says, good evening, H-Town Vet. Welcome, my brother, welcome. You say Charleston Zimmerman, good evening, brother. Then we have our Sister Alaskan Ice, who we always enjoy. And I have extra ones just hoping she'll show up because she gives me a certain amount of energy and encouragement. And I continually appreciate her support and those of all of you. Now, she says, hello, everyone. And Rose City D say, Kevin Goldbar Sr., salute. Rose City D says, Alaskan Ice, hello. And then Charleston says, hi, Rose City D, of course, brother, and Alaska Nights. And Charleston says, hi, Dallas Marquez. And then Rose City D says, 32 degrees with wintry mix in Richmond. Okay. That must be Richmond, Virginia, because I'm down here in Richmond, Texas. I'd like to know that. Now, Alaskan Ice say Charleston Zimmerman, hello. And she also says hello to Rose City D, says hello. Now, family, let us get started. I appreciate we've done our greetings. You can continue to greet, but we're going to go ahead and get started with this, with the live stream. So, family, as we do, okay, Richmond, Virginia. Yes. Okay. We want to thank y'all for showing up. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your encouragement by you being actively involved. It encourages us to do this more often. Let us know what our sound is like. Let us know if that's okay. Let us know, is it echoing anything or is it low? Let us know. How's the music? Give us a thumbs up if everything's okay. Now, we also in here, we want to give a thanks to our sister, Bionic Woman. So I got to come back up on the screen for a second, I guess, at least until we get through the greetings. Bionic Woman says, good evening, Mr. H-Town Vet and veteran family. Welcome to all newcomers to the channel. Yes, indeed. We welcome you. We appreciate you. Now, Kevin Colbart Sr., evening, Rose City D. Now, family, our goal is to make sure that we create an environment that is healthy and positive, and we can debate and communicate and all that, but make sure that we here for each other, not for personal ego, because what happens is I can get a lot of views. I know how to debate and yell and fuss and talk, but we're not, that's not the ultimate goal. We'll have a little fun. We can communicate. We're not trying to be contrary just to get ratings or views, because that'll wear out after a while. And the quality of the people that you'll get around, after a while, you'll run off the good folks and you have a whole bunch of knuckleheads in there. Now, Kevin Colburn, see, you said, good evening, Rose City D. And then Alaskan Ice say, Bionic Woman, hello. Bionic Woman says, hi, Kevin, Mr. Zimmerman, Dallas, Rose City D, and Alaskan Ice, our sisters and our brothers. Now, let us continue, family. Now, so, of course, we're going by what SOP, Standard Operating Procedure, keeping everything structured so we'll move smoothly and fast. All right. Oh, I forgot to say what the SOP was. I didn't know it was still moving. All right. So we're going to, of course, number one, go over the topic. Every night we're going to go over the topic. We're going to get updates on VA law. We're going to check veteran news to see what's going on. And we're going to do the channel information so to let new people know what the channel is all about and how to contact us. And after that, it's the after party. So sometimes we'll just go straight into the chat like we did last time. It depended on, we'll do that, probably, I don't know, about half or 1/3 of the time. We'll do it as much as possible because y'all seem to like the interaction. So Kevin Colbart Sr. says, evening, Bionic Woman. Our brother Harold J. USMC says, good evening, family. Been away for a minute, but I watched the replay. Love the videos. Thank you so much. We're trying to bring quality information here. That's our goal. Not to just remix and rehash and say the same thing just to get views. No. We're trying to get you the information that you deserve. So let's talk about it, family. What is the topic for today? What is our topic? Let's get into it. Our topic is something we've talked about in the past, but we're going to go in much more detail today. And it's dealing with when veterans get incarcerated, disabled veterans get incarcerated, right? And even some honorably discharged veterans, even some veterans that are not honorably discharged. We're going to talk about that today. What happens to them? All right. But in specific, what happens to a veteran that has 100% P&T rating if they get incarcerated? Because that's the highest rating you can get, right? Let's say you've had it for 20 years because they say it can't be reduced, right? What if you get incarcerated for 61 days under a felony? What happens? Well, you're going to get reduced down to 10%. All right. For those some of you are aware, because now the question we're going to ask, is that right or wrong? How do y'all feel about that? And your opinion counts, because if you do the crime, you got to pay. You got to how they say it? If you do the crime, you got to, if you commit the crime, you got to do the time, something like that. So family, we're going to talk about it. All right. Now, Bionic Woman says, hi, Harold, USMC, United States Marine Corps. And Kevin says, simplify, Harold, USMC. And he says, simplify back to Kevin. Now, family, let us continue. Now, what happens if you go to jail, family? Let's talk about it. The veteran go to jail. All right. What's going to happen to the veteran if the veteran has a rating between 20% to 100%? And if they go for that, remember, if they go there for a felony over 61 days or more, they're going to be reduced down to 10%, regardless of their rating between 20% and 100%. They're only going to get paid at a 10% rate. Well, what happens if they're 10%? For veterans whose disabilities rating is 10%, their payment is reduced by 1/2. So right now, currently 10% is $175.51. They'll only get half of that. I couldn't cut the penny in half, so I knocked the penny off, and that's about $87.75. So they get you even if you're 10%. You don't get away with it. Now, so these are things that we need to know as veterans. Now, I want to ask y'all the question, family. All right, we're going to come up here and we want to know, is it right or wrong that a veteran's 100% permanent and total is reduced to 10% while incarcerated? Is it right or wrong? If you commit crime, and the reason they do it, I want y'all to understand, they're saying because you're already getting taken care of by the state agency, that you shouldn't be getting paid VA compensation. Well, here's the problem. They're not, compensation is compensation, and you might have a house still outside. You might have a family outside there. So tell me what y'all think. What do you think of that rule? And do you think that is right or wrong? You're free to your opinion. I'm kind of on the fence. It depends on what they're doing. I don't know, but I'm gonna hold my opinion. So throughout this, you can answer now, or you can continue. Now remember, the maximum amount of time that you can be in jail on a felony is 60 days. Now remember this, because I'm about to reveal some statistics to you that's going to be maybe alarming and surprising. So you say, why are you talking about me? I'm not no criminal. I'm not a criminal. But the fact that many veterans have gotten involved in the legal system after leaving the military is an issue. Whether they're veteran, retired, disabled veterans, or honorary discharge veterans, things happen. Now, what VA benefits are affected? Let's talk about it, family. The disability compensation is affected. The education and training is accepted, like as far as post 9/11 GI Bill that we're going to talk about coming up on an upcoming live stream. We want to talk about all the educational benefits for veterans and their dependents. We're going to talk about that coming up. Healthcare, well, you don't get CHAMP VA, but the veteran themselves, it's going to affect their ability to go to the VA hospital, get services there. Some things in a prison that they can't properly treat you for. Now, and I don't know if that would be considered community care. Your VA home loan, your insurance, the veteran life insurance, disabled veteran life insurance, vocational rehab, dependent benefits, and burial benefits. So these things are affected. So we have to be real careful when we're moving out here as veterans. Now, what can you do when you have a family and you're 100%, let's say 100% permanent total? And what can be done, or what if for your spouse and children? Well, disability compensation is not paid to the incarcerated veteran. Disability compensation not paid to the incarcerated veteran may be apportioned, meaning separated or broken off or given to the spouse, children, or child or children, or dependent parents. So if you have your parents as your dependents because you were taking care of them and you get incarcerated, they can become the person that receives the whole check, 100%. Or if it's less than that, they can receive that too. If you get at least a 30% rating or higher, because you don't add dependents until you get a 30% rating, right? Now, let me put my face on it, because sometimes y'all like seeing me. Now, based on individual need, VA may consider factors including the claimants, meaning whoever the dependent is, the adult dependent, the claimant's income and living expenses, the amount of compensation available to be apportioned, because you might have several other children out there with other people, who knows? So, and you might have several children with your spouse. You might have dependent parents and a spouse and children. It has to be divided properly among all of them. And many of you may not have known that, yes, you can have dependent parents. Now let us continue, family. Now, a misnomer is that if you get incarcerated, you cannot get your VA benefits while incarcerated. Not true. I've known several veterans who got 100% rating while they were incarcerated, or 10%. There are people that help you with your claims while you're incarcerated. If you have family members that are incarcerated, fellow veterans that you know that are incarcerated, you need to make them aware of this. So when they get out, they'll have the necessary information or already have some of their benefits. You say, but each time you say they reduce you down to 10%. Let's talk about it. Veterans can get an increased compensation award while incarcerated, but it may be subject to reduction due to incarceration. So the way they do it, they say you got to get it reinstated. So let's say you didn't have no rating. You can file for a claim while you're incarcerated, and if you don't have no rating at all. If you have a rating, and let's say you went in there with 10%, right? And they just, give you half your paycheck. You got an increase to 100%. Well, yes, you can have that rating, but they're going to reduce it while you're in there, and you have to get it reinstated. In other words, you have to do a full reevaluation once you get out of what? Prison. Now, if you're in a halfway house, they can't hold your money. That's one thing. Any prison release programs, they can't garnish your money while you're in those places. Just incarceration. All right, let's talk about it, family. Now, compensation benefits are not reduced if in prison for a misdemeanor. So let's say you do 6 weeks for a misdemeanor. That's more than 61 days. That's not gonna affect anything. How is it? How many 2 months is how many? 2 months is how many? For 8 weeks. Let's say you spend 4 months in for a misdemeanor. Hopefully you don't spend that much time. It don't matter how long you spend for a misdemeanor. Okay? That doesn't affect your benefits. It has to be a felony for over 61 days. So you do your best to get out of that incarceration, and you watch, because many people know this and have entrapped veterans in situations. Now, these are the statistics I want to tell you about, and we need to be informed, because ignoring things, I'm not in jail, but I'm telling you, I know some veterans that weren't in jail until they were. Now, the different types of incarceration: local jails, state prisons, and federal prisons. So let's look at a few statistics. Veterans are twice as likely as non-veterans to face incarceration. Veterans make up 8% of the state prison population and almost 6% of the federal prison population. Now that's interesting when we only make up 1% of the United States population. If I'm not wrong, y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Is it still 1% of the United States population is veterans? Somebody let me know. Now, veterans receive longer sentences than non-veterans. That's a thank you for your service, isn't it? So everybody thanking you for your service until they go back in that jury room, huh? Because I'm saying not all the veterans can't be that horrible. You saying my service don't play no role in the decision what you get, other than making it worse? So everybody thanking me for my service until they go back in that jury room. My Lord. Now let's see what our brother said. Brother Charleston Zimmerman says, some states contempt is misdemeanor. Some contempt is felony and can be 6 months. Oh my God. You got to be kidding, brother. You can get a contempt charge in court and it can be 6 months. Isn't there such thing as felony child support too? So if you spend over 2 months in jail for not paying child support, they gonna cut your money off, or not paying all of it, or whatever. They gonna cut your money off, because I think that our child support also is a felony. Thank you for that information, brother. I didn't know that. We're learning something every day, family. I'm trying to teach y'all. Y'all teach me. Now, here's the thing. Veterans with other than honorable discharges have more difficulty accessing benefits and care once they get incarcerated. All right. Veterans with PTSD and traumatic brain injury are more likely to have criminal justice involvement. We talked about those PTSD triggers. We talked about the fact that TBI, watch our video, traumatic brain injury, how it can affect you psychologically and not only damage your brain. You know, so this is a hard thing when you're frustrated and somebody's messing with you. All right, and you're trained to neutralize the threat. Now, another thing that's rough is veterans with a history of homelessness are more likely to be incarcerated. Family, veterans are catching it on all in, and they tell us we need to stop whining. Now, so Charleston Zimmerman say, yes, I did 4 months contempt in 2001. Hold on. So if our brother, now we talking about contempt of court. You know, you think he ain't out there knocking somebody upside the head. Whatever the contempt of court was, our brother Charleston said he did 4 months. If he had at least a 10% rating at that time, they were supposed to if he had 10%, knock him down to half of the 10% amount. If he's 20 to 100%, they supposed to take him down to 10%. And what if the judge was just having a bad day? Come on now. So he said, I was found guilty. He said, I had lots of contempt back then. Yes, indeed. And nobody takes into consideration that we're trying to cope with life, readjusting to civilian life, because being in the military, whether it's combat or non-combat, military life is an adjustment once you get out and transition. And that's why we want to reach out to you younger veterans. We want to hear your voice. We want to know what you have to say, because we don't want you to experience some of the things that we went through. I've known a guy that was retired. He's incarcerated for 10 years for DUI. Did you hear me? 10 years because he had more than one DUI. Been all over the world. Coolest person in the world. But he was self-medicating. Family, did you know this stuff was going on? And the homeless veterans, they have let us know in your state. Let me ask you a question. In your state, we have, in your city, we have a policy here, no veteran to be homeless. If there's a homeless veteran, but sometimes veterans don't want to be bothered with people. So that's the problem we have down here in the Houston area. They got a program that they put in about 10, 15 years ago. The veteran gonna have a place to stay. They took a whole hotel and made it out of about 70% of the people that are veterans. Some of them are just regular homeless, or it's like a women's shelter and things like that. Now let's see what we got here. Our brother's here. He say, "Are you serious? Good to see you, Brother Thumper. Really good to see you, brother. Are you serious? You see people out there collecting DUIs like they're trying to get a high score. Yeah, but I've noticed them. I've noticed them target veterans before. I'm telling you, he was real. You can tell, man. I knew the real nice guy. Now, I'm not saying what he was doing was right, but he got him. He got his treatment, and I think they let him go to the VA hospital while he's incarcerated. I'm not for sure, because I've seen them take veterans, and it broke my heart. The last thing you want to see, I saw a young brother, couldn't have been no more than 19 or 20. They got him in leg irons and chain behind his back. A young man, somebody was challenging wherever he was at a club or something, messing with him, and he put hands on him. But because he's trained, I guess they felt like he was supposed to be more responsible, right? So, it broke my heart seeing that young man being brought into the Houston VA hospital with 2 correctional officers, and he had chains on him. Come on, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm... Bonnie Woman said, "Hi, Thumper." And I'm just telling y'all the truth. I ain't trying to trigger y'all, but we want to know what's going on. They especially help the young ones. Because remember, the whole thing is, as veterans, we have triggers, whether it's TBI, PTSD, depression, we have triggers. Cognitive, emotional, sensory, environmental, all types. Even the news can trigger us. Because what happens with us, if people invade our space, they don't know the rules. We are here and we know the rules, right? Because we'll talk and we'll do our thing. We might get a little hype and I say, hey, let's chill it out. But we veterans, we know what's up. Unless something kind of trigger our mind, veterans know how to handle other veterans. People that don't understand us or resent us, they'll come in talking stupid. Huh? Talking about his own. You don't tell no veteran his own, man. You got your mind. You insane. Now, here we go. Yes, 5 years ago, my county had veteran court, and last year, homeless veteran housing, small cottages. Yes, indeed. Cottages. I like that. Let me ask y'all something. Do they have a similar program where you at? And our brother Thumper says, "Bionic Woman, good evening, Queen." Yes, indeed. Do they have any similar programs? Huh? Veteran court, where if you, like that, if that brother would have known about it with that DUI, he could have went to veteran court. And they would, now, a lot of veterans say, hey, it's a tough thing because they make you go to therapy. They make you talk to the judge. It's a process. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Now, listen, see how we blessed here, family? This is why we come here. Family, this is why we here. Look what our sister last night says. Veteran Justice Outreach Initiative is called VJO. The VJO initiative is designed to help veterans avoid unnecessary criminalization of mental health and extended incarceration by ensuring eligibility. Justice involved veterans receive timely access to VA health care, specifically mental health and substance use services, because we know veterans have a history of self-medicating with alcohol and drugs because many of them didn't know they had the condition, or especially back in Vietnam, they just wasn't getting the help they needed even before that. If clinically indicated, and other VA services and benefits as appropriate. I've seen veterans, now you listen to me, well, I've heard of it, veterans who had a less than honorable discharge go through veteran court. Not only did they help him or her with the fact that they were they was going through a case, they also helped them get their discharge status updated. Now, this is with your local government, but they work with the VA. And I've seen them help veterans get their benefits too. They for housing, VA compensation. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm excited about it. There's a sergeant who I have much love for. He grew up partly in my neighborhood, and he was an E8 Marine, and he was retired. Good man. And he got his retirement and his benefits and got into some issues, had to do a little time in jail. They actually did 60 Minutes, I believe 60 Minutes, did a special on him, talking about veteran court here in Houston. And he had came to our meeting, and he used to come to our meetings. He said, come, I want y'all to look. I'm going to be on 60 Minutes. And he was. So that's somebody I know personally. This man is a successful, productive, handling business. But when neighbors were messing with him, because he had like several expensive cars, and they in his neighborhood, he stayed, he bought the house from his mom and dad, and they come over there messing with him. He put hands on them. All of them ran away, but the one guy stayed, and he whooped them all. But the one guy said, I was the only one here, and he just attacked me. But they all tried to jump him, you know. But you know how it go. So that's why I tell y'all, understand. Thank you, sister, for that. Watch your triggers. What places or settings that you don't go to because it might trigger you? I don't like to go into the grocery store when there's a lot of people in there, because they try to hit you with the baskets. I feel that's triggering. Look at our brother. Love is in the house. Hello, everyone. Everybody show love to our brother. Love. Now, we're going to talk about this incarceration. The statistics, I hope they were helpful. See, we have our own testimonials. You understand? Now, Thumper say, love. Now, let us continue, family. We 32 minutes into it. We doing good. Comment about the topic as much as you want. Now, remember, we talked about this in not just in a live stream, but also have a YouTube video that's about 12 or 13 minutes, maybe 14 minutes long, that talks about the levels of protection. Temporary ratings are not protected, but they do have the 5-year rule. If you've had a condition for 5 years, it can't be reduced without 2 evaluations. The 10-year rule, you are protected if you've had your condition for 10 years unless they can show substantial improvement, right? When you're 100%, when you're permanent total rating, that means as long as you don't really go in for no evaluations, that means your condition is static. And if you don't open up no new claims, they most likely won't bother you. If you've had any rating, whether that be 0, well, not 0, because you really can't go lower than that, 10 to 100% rating, and if you've had that rating for 20 years straight with no reduction during that time period, they can't touch this unless they can prove fraud. But with the temporary ratings, you will be reduced because they're going to be calling you in for future evaluations. Now let's talk about it, family. Oh, y'all chatting away here. Oh, Lord, look what Love say. He say, doctor office triggers me. Yeah, VA, some of the VA hospitals sometimes, not so much the doctors, the VA hospitals, sometimes it's been doctors. Alaskan Ice says, love, hello. And then Kevin Colbart Sr. say, evening, love. And then hi, love, and Thumper. And then Charleston said, cool, I don't get angry anymore. What did you do to deal with your anger, my brother Charleston? What did y'all do to suppress your feelings of anger and frustration? Did you go to therapy? And what do you do when you're out and about and people do stuff that's rude? I went to the restaurant and to order food to go, and the young ladies at the front desk make it a point not to speak or even act like I'm not standing there. They see me, but they look around, just look at me, and then and I'm not a person, hey, you the greeter, or I'm waiting till you say you ready. And so I didn't say anything. I went over the way I cope with it. The manager just happened, now check this out. The manager just happened to be 10 feet away talking to another customer, asking him how they service. And when he got through, I said, hey, sir, can I say something to you? Hey, now I'm talking to you now. these young ladies are going to start trying to get my attention because I'm talking to you. But they didn't even acknowledge me. And this is the third time that this has happened coming in here. And I didn't say nothing the first two times. I work in threes. And, you know, I don't feel comfortable getting food from a place that people, you know, act with negative energy. That's not a place you really want to eat at. And he didn't really say anything. And I went back over to the desk because they were trying to get my attention. I said, now you want to talk to me. But when I was trying to talk to you, and this is like the second or third time, twice with you and another with another. So it seemed to be a habit that y'all pick and choose who y'all want to be respectful to. And I said, I'm good. I'll go find my own. I went over to the bar. And I don't drink, but that's what they do the to-go orders. And they did something real mean one time. Oh, you're going to have a table up top. Then when I brought my family in there, come, oh, you got to do it right by the door where people walking in and out. I said, but you promised me a table at the top. So that's why I say don't ever lose it. Just handle it, and don't do it when they don't see it coming. They didn't see me doing the manager. Now, he might not do anything about it, but it's noted. Huh? Now, if I would have went off, they'd have been saying, oh, he's a problem. Now, Love say hello, Thumper, Alaskan Ice, Kevin, and Mr. Zimmerman. And then Gwendolyn say, good evening. Everybody say good evening to our sister Gwendolyn. We got a little information that you might, because we were talking about those forever chemicals. We still working. It's going to take a while because we're working on a few things, but we got the information, but we did put some out. We want to go over a little bit tonight because it's breaking news. Now, Brother Charleston say, found Jesus and God. It's like, okay, I got you. That's the way to make you do it. Now, Thumper say, the store traffic, loud, overly crowded places trigger me. Yes, I used to be a little more chill when it came to traffic. I'm not now. I see it as a direct threat because they drive crazy. Now, Love say constant therapy for life. Okay, that's the way you deal with it. Now, our sister say, yes, I agree to the rules. I know you already agreed to the rules before. Sister Gwendolyn, didn't you agree to them already? I'll pull them up to be. I thought you, sister, you already agreed. You don't have to agree but one time. Now, didn't you agree already, sister? I'll pull them up just to hold on. Let me pull that back up. Okay. Oh heck. Give me a second here. Yeah, give me a second. Because I want to, we have the rules for those that come into the room. We have rules, so everybody, I think she already agreed. Let's see. Here we go. But I'll put them up there since you say you agree, and we don't have to worry about that again. So our sister Gwendolyn said, yes, I agree to the rules. But I think you agreed in the past. Okay, yeah, so you don't have to agree anymore. So I put it up here with you. So for anybody that haven't agreed to the rules, this is what you do. So you say, yes, I agree to the rules. All you have to do is put a yes. And these are the rules that you won't ignore H-Town vet warnings, because we had trolling issues in the past. Chatting without agreeing to the rules, name dropping non-chat members, any attempt to hijack or undermine the H-Town vet channel. For us to have those rules, we must have some crazy stuff, right? Happen. Now, Love say hello, Gwendolyn. Now, Love say yes, H-Town, done on purpose. Yes. Now, he said, H-Town and family, I need some. Can I ask the question all the time? Once we get to the after party, unless it's an emergency. If it's an emergency, let us know, brother. Hello, Teddy. I think you did. Brother Teddy, did you agree to the rules here? Let us know if you agree to these rules. If not, all you have to do is put a yes in the chat to keep chatting, my brother. But let go and put the question out there so I know if we can deal with it now or later. If you want to go ahead and put the question out there, that'll be okay. All right? Because it might be something important. But if it's something I can wait till afterward, I will. Okay, so you had this high-level review. We'll get to that, all right? We're going to talk about that in a little bit. So we'll get in that in the after party, all right? Now, we're going to continue on the topic because we don't want to get derailed. If it was an emergency, we would stop what we're doing. So he said, yes, I agree to the rules. All right, no problem. You see how people do that? So all I had to do is put your name next to the picture. Now, let's see. We're talking right now on topic about triggers for like, you know, getting in trouble and staying out of trouble or getting incarcerated. Now, let's see what our brothers say here in protecting these benefits. I went to a place, two people looked at me, no one said anything. I rear marched, went to my vehicle, made a review, and kept my little money. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna tell you what give me the fact that the people at the bar are cool as heck. People everywhere else in the restaurant, but the people that's supposed to greet you. And so either I'm not gonna go there anymore, or I'm gonna go to the where I can go in where you do the orders to go anyway. I don't have to come through the front. But I appreciate it because the other people, the bar people, saying that's not right. You know, they one of them I think saw it. He said, no, I just signed in. We glad you here, sister. Love say H-Town. Now I see why my rep said I will not be sent to exam because I'm going on for years. Okay. Okay. Oh, Harold. Now look what Harold says. See, that's what's good. We stand on topic. He said I had to do 3 weeks in the county in 2009. I was 80%. Then, but I didn't lose my benefits. Now, how long is 3 weeks, family? How long is 3 weeks? And it depends on whether it was a felony or not, number one. Number two, 3 weeks is not 60 days. That's under 30 days, right? What's 3 weeks? 2 weeks is how many weeks in a month is 30 days? A week is 7 days. So 7 times 3 is 21. So you was in there around 21 days. So no, 21 days. It have to be 61 days or more on a felony. If it was a misdemeanor, no. But I'm glad you said something. Now, Brother Charles say, hi, Gwendolyn and Teddy Woodson. Thank you, Brother Teddy, for being in the house. Our sister Gwendolyn Boyd said, oh, just I read that one. I think I read that one. I had to call back up. And then Love say, hello, Harold, USMC. And we're going to get to your question in a moment, okay? Teddy said, yes, I agree to the rules. I think I did that one already. All right, sorry about that. So H-Town, okay? We're going to get to the exams. We're going to get to your other questions about claim stuff later. Now, what did we say? 21. What's 21 days? Okay, so it's 21 days. So 3 weeks is 21 days. No, it has to be at least 60. It has to be at least. Let me. So we want to make sure that this is clear, family. So give me a moment here. I'm gonna pull myself up on the full screen. I want y'all to know. Because I want y'all to get in and start getting in a timely manner that you understand this stuff. All right. So, in order, Brother Teddy, let's see what Brother Teddy's situation was. So he said, Brother Harold, I'm sorry, hold on, Brother Harold, USMC. This is what he says. Okay. If you're talking about that 10-year rule, okay. We're gonna get on that then, Brother Love. That's kind of part of it, but yes. Okay, now, Brother Harold said, I had to do 3 weeks in the county in 2009. I was 80% then, but I didn't lose my benefits because, like what Brother Billy say, that's 21 days. That's not 61 days. As long as it's under 61 days, you're good. And last night says 21 days. Now, so we're going to get to yours, Teddy, later in the after party, but he says that my claim been going on for 10 years. I didn't, and I will not be sent for an exam. Now, here's the thing. If they go back 10 years, I want you to follow this here. Family, I don't want y'all to be confused with the 10-year rule, because we did talk about it. Thank you for reminding me of that, love. If your back date go 10 years, guess what? You automatically follow the 10-year rule. If your back pay date, your effective date go back 20 years, whatever it is, you already 20 years in the game. It ain't just how long you just had it. It's how long you've been paid 100%. And if they had to back pay you 20 years prior, that means you automatically under the 20-year rule. Family, did you hear what I say? Who else told you that? Because it's not just how long you've had it, it's when they started it. You might have just got it today, but they went back all the way to 2005. That's 20 years. Come on now. He said, yes, H-Town. He said, I'm preaching to the quiet. That's why I mentioned. Okay, I appreciate you. Just keep me on track because I don't know all the time. I don't remember everything. Now let's go back to this, family, where we were at on them rules. Because y'all doing an excellent job and we appreciate you. Now, so remember the 20-year, the rules, the temporary ratings, the 5-year rule, the 10-year rule, the permanent and total rating, and the 20-year rule. Okay? Once you've had 100% permanent and total for 20 years straight, or any rating, but let's say that, you locked in. They can't mess with you unless they can prove that you got that rating fraudulently. All right? Now let us continue, family. Watch our videos on that. Now here we go. Dennis Paulson. I think at the time he was the highest fraud. I think he owed him $6 million. The biggest VA fraud. All right, man who faked illness gets prison time. Now, that's kind of not totally true. He did have the illness, but he exaggerated the symptoms and he faked other illnesses. But he did have a certain illness. He got out with a certain rating, but he lied about others. But when you start lying about one, they ain't gonna trust you on none of them. You understand? Now, that's why I say, once you start lying to the VA, they gonna go through all your records. Don't let them prove that. They lie every day, right? Now, other ratings will be reduced depending on time period or status change. If you have a temporary 100% for prostate cancer, the status changes once you have the prostate surgery. Now they consider your prostate cancer to be in remission, and they're going to pay you for the residuals. That's a temporary 100%. All right. If you have IU, individual unemployability, which I would never turn down, and I had it before, I got 100% permanent total. You will be reevaluated within 3 to 5 years. Sometime it'll get to the 5 years, they'll push it out another 5 years. Now, if they push it out 20 years, you locked in, because as long as you paid at the 100% rate for 20 years, whatever rate you paid at for 20 years straight, they can't reduce you below that. So it's really your pay rate that's the focus. So if you paid at 100% rate, right? You listen to me? So let's say you have unemployability, which is a temporary rating for 20 years straight. They can't lower you, but here's the problem. Here's the problem. If you have a temporary rating, you won't be able to get Chapter 8 and Chapter 35 educational benefits for your dependents, right? Because you're not permanent total. But you'll be paid at that rate for forever. So what you need to do is file for permanent total. Well, if you file for permanent total after 20 years, guess what? You could lose the permanent total. They just can't reduce your rating that you had for the 20 years for the temporary 100%. So they can reduce your permanent total, which will take away any benefits for your spouse dealing with educational or healthcare and your dependents also. Huh? H-Town know what he's talking about? Now listen what our brother said here. He said, how can you fake when you send in medical records? The VA asked to see your medical records. Yeah, they didn't get him. They didn't get the dentist on so much medical records that he had that proved his condition, because he had it. He had it. Here's the problem. He was going there telling him he can't walk. and walk right out and go do the Iron Man challenge. He telling them right now, because remember, it's how it's affecting you now. So if you exaggerate the severity level, not just saying you had a condition, if you exaggerate the severity level, that's a crime too. If it's not as bad as you saying it is, I can't walk, I can't move, but you're in there doing the hustle dance. Come on, family. Now, we go over this from time to time, but I want y'all to remember, the VA can stop payment of VA compensation if you fail to submit evidence. So if you're saying, hey, they saying your condition has gotten, they propose, they usually have to send it to you within a certain time frame. If they propose a reduction and you fail to send in evidence, they can reduce you. All right. If you fail to attend a CMP exam, they can reduce you. If you submit false evidence, they can reduce you. That's why they have you sign everything. And you can't blame your representative because you have to sign the paperwork. Now, let's see, you say, Laskinite says 47 is getting ready to go. 47 ready to go through the VA to see who needs to be kicked off after they get through the Social Security. Social Security was already kicked 50,000 people off a year. Wow. He says, I guess talking about the president, he says there is millions and millions of dollars being lost because of fraud. Now, you think they targeting us? Now, Love say a lot of doctors outside the VA do Medicare fraud, and some get them through hook or crook to falsify records. This is true. They had a lot of issues with that down here, not necessarily related to the VA, but because we have the medical center here, the largest medical center in the world, you had people getting in accidents. They had fraudulent lawyers and doctors and therapists that would do the whole thing. Everybody was getting caked off money from accident. People were jumping in front of 18-wheelers, just hitting their brake so the 18-wheeler could hit them. This happened here in Houston, and there's like 3 people, they get right in front of it, and they have another car in front of them that slam on their brakes. Then they slam on their brakes, and then the truck hit them, and then the truck driver got out. One of the people was deceased, and the other guy stepped out the vehicle. He said, "What's going on with your person?" He said, "Do you have insurance?" He said, "Yes, the truck has insurance." The guy went and laid on the ground, stood up, asked him that, and then laid on the ground, waiting on the police and the ambulance to get there so he can get a payday. Not even caring about his partner just got taken out over there. Now, Thumper said, Laskin Ice, he needs to go through Congress and hire for fraud. Okay, now let's see. I saw Elon Musk say there is some people 150 years old on Social Security. Man, you know the man got a few developmental difficulties. Don't get them too. Wow. You know, ain't nobody Methuselah's around there. If he said that, that's interesting. Now, remember another way they can reduce you, not just if you go to jail, not just if you have a temporary rating. Also, they can reduce, not just for fraud. If the VA, if you're not paying attention, they'll reduce you because they're doing it illegally. They break the rules also. Remember, they did back in 2024 was. The OG did a report, and they were sending people in for examination who had a permanent rating. 60% of the cases they were evaluating. Now, let's see what Sister Laskin I say. Yes, they are getting 1,600 calls an hour, up from 40 an hour. Judges are trying to stop him right and left, but he is ignoring them and doing whatever he wants to do. Well, I'm going to tell you, if they start messing with veteran benefits, it ain't gonna look pretty. It ain't gonna be pretty. We'll see. I don't think that's, I don't know. Like I say, we can't stop people doing what they want to do. Thank y'all for telling. We're gonna do a live stream on that. Now we're gonna do fair use, family, fair use. We're gonna talk about veterans incarcerated. We're gonna watch a short video clip on that, and we want y'all to listen up because they are veterans too. They are family too. He say, I plan to go to 150. Oh Lord, you gonna get your 150. Now let's listen to the video, family. And I really appreciate y'all. And let me minimize, and y'all been very kind tonight, and we appreciate y'all. For those of you new to the channel, we thank you for being here also. And we're gonna let me mute the music, family. And we thank you for that. And we're gonna get ready to get in here, and let's pull it up on the screen. And we're gonna let it play. We're gonna let y'all listen to it, okay? Give a thumbs up if you can hear it, okay?
A program in North Texas is taking veterans out of prison cells and giving them a second chance to cowboy up. Jobin Paniker has the story.
On a farm 40 miles north of Dallas, they're riding on second chances.
That they came in here just broken.
I'm going in.
Being behind these bars.
Now, keep your hand close to you.
Beat prison bars any day.
I'm getting chills right now just talking about it.
The Valor program, Collin County Judge John Roach started 6 years ago with the help of Sheriff Jim Skinner.
They've seen the horrors of war, and they've lost friends.
To help those serving time who once served our country.
Seb 27, I hit my rock bottom.
Josh Benavides served in the Army.
Josh kept coming to us and say, I really want this program.
His drug and alcohol addiction had him seeing 12 years in jail.
I kept seeing veterans appearing in front of me who were put on regular probation, and they weren't successful at regular probation.
They noticed veterans suffering brain injuries and PTSD were not getting real help to address the anger, the substance abuse, and they were reoffending.
And I think all of us get put into the same box of criminal. And the front right here.
Josh wants to change that to cowboy.
Swing it up and over.
And nothing breaks down a person like a horse.
There's nothing in the world like these guys to touch your soul. I've known that my whole life.
It's about presence. How well can you present yourself to a horse?
Equine therapy is the latest addition to Valor, thanks to legendary cowboys Pat Puckett.
Have the halter untied. Imagine that.
And Punk Carter.
Take the lead rope, bend it in half.
I just can't describe the changes I see in these guys.
It's allowed me to go deeper into myself and really find who I am. So see how we did front to back for saddling? We do the opposite for desaddling.
Instead of 12 years in a cell, Josh will have a job as a real cowboy after he finishes this program.
Perfect.
Need an inmate.
And he's not the only one.
They make better mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, neighbors. They might be your neighbor.
And a second chance starts by getting on the saddle. In Collin County, I'm Jobin Paniker.
Well, right now, 33 inmates are participating in the Valor program. Skinner says, quote, not a dime of taxpayer money has been used to get the program going. So definitely good things happen up there. We'd love to see it, Matt. A program in North Texas is
Now, family. Now look at that. They haven't used a dime to get the program. People participating on their own to help the veterans. You understand? How y'all feel about it? Now, Love say loud and clear. They hit y'all. Thank y'all for y'all be able to hear me. Hear the video. And our brother Billy C says, thumbs up. You can hear it. Now let's see what we got. I want to make sure I didn't miss nothing. Sister Laskanite says, I have locked multiple people out of their offices. Okay. I mean, They have locked multiple people out their offices. One lady went to work. I think this is VA related because there's a lot of people. One lady went to work anyway, and they escorted her right out there and locked the door. I think that lady had almost worked there for almost 30 years at the White House. Yes, indeed. You say the world record 100 plus. Okay. Bonnie Woman say hi, Billy. And then Bonnie Woman say hi, love. And love say that's good, giving inmates something to do and giving back. That's really important. Love say hi, hello, Bionic Woman. Now let us continue, family. We're trying to get the information going. That's all we're trying to do. Now, the time of the day, family, that we all come here to see, we're going to see if we check, hold on, we check regardless. Uh-oh. I didn't know y'all could see that. So we're going to do a VA law update. So we went over the topic for the night. Now we're going to do an update on VA law. That's the second thing. Then we have 3 steps left and we're done. So let's check out and see what's going on with VA law. If there's any changes on the VA law. Hold on. Give me a second here. Okay. I'm trying to find, you know how it'd be cutting up on me. All right, now we getting there. We're going to find out what's going on with VA law. Saying it can't do the page. I'm going to try to reload it. Something happened with the VA law. We may have to get back to it. Give me a couple more moments. Y'all can chat away in the chat. Okay, let me see. Okay, something going on with there's nothing that we can get an update right now, so we have to come back to it. We will try again later, but let us continue on with what we're doing. So when I checked earlier, there was no update on VA law. Let us continue. Now let's talk about VA news, all right? Now let's talk about the news. Let's talk about in particular, so let me read this information and we're going to go from there. Charleston says, Brother Charleston say, I heard of service dogs. I guess service horses are a good idea. Yes, you know, animals really work. They do it in some of the prisons too with dogs and animals, helping the veteran, you know, adjust, and other people that are incarcerated. Brother Billy C says, hi, Bionic Woman. Love say, my favorite. And then Love say, what are the new laws? The thing is acting up, so I can't get it to act right. So Teddy say, I'm sorry, I came in hot. Hello, family. Thanks for what all you do. Yeah, you all right, Teddy. We good, family. We good, Teddy. We welcome you here. You know you family. And then Teddy Woodson, hello from our sister, Alaskan Nights. Now, caught up on that. I'm gonna check one more time to see if I can get it to come up. So let me see if I can check the VA law one more time, okay? So hopefully I'm able to do this. If not, we're gonna have to. We're checking right now, family. So we appreciate y'all for being here. I'm thinking it's a. All right, family. Let me go to the. Let me know where you can see me because we're having a little problem with the internet here. All right. Now, family, y'all seem to be back up. Let's get to the veteran news. All right, family. And when in veteran news, what are we talking about in veteran news? We're talking about a topic that was brought up earlier. We're talking about veterans what? Veterans court. So we're going to watch a quick video on veteran court. We're doing real good. We just over an hour, family. We've been through it. And we're going to be working on our internet issues. I've moved to the front of my home away from the internet connection. So I got to find something. I have extenders, but it seems to be an issue. All right. Especially when it's a number of feet, from there to here. So, and walls and everything else. So let's pull this up. Let's talk about the veteran news. And talking about veteran court, giving veterans a second chance, family. Can we give the veterans a second chance? Oh, boy. I'm going to have to go to veteran court. I'm going to stay there until I pull up the video. Give me a second. Okay. Hopefully y'all can't hear that commercial. All right. Here we go, family. Let's get started. Let's cook.
Everybody coming here for one specific reason, and that's because they believe in the second chance for every veteran.
Staff Sergeant Tommy Riemann is a certified American hero, a winner of the Silver Star for Valor in Iraq. But the bravest thing he ever did, he says, was fight to get his life back. To appreciate this ceremony's significance, you first need to hear Riemann's story.
Look at these guys. Habib, Camel, and Tommy.
All of it. Its remarkable highs and sorrowful lows.
I think I came out of the womb with a uniform on. For me, there's nothing greater than the honor to put on the uniform and represent this country.
In December of 2003, Riemann was on his first deployment in Iraq when his 3-vehicle convoy drove into a death trap.
We were ambushed by 35 guys, got hit with 3 RPGs, 3 IEDs, and a bunch of small arm gunfire. And I used my body as a shield to protect my gunner and took a shot in the arm and the chest and shrapnel to my legs. All 8 of us survived. And for that, I received the Silver Star and the Purple Heart. What's up, man?
When he got home, Riemann traveled the country as a military spokesman. He even has a feature role in a combat video game along with his own action figure. And there was one salute he did not expect.
Tommy Riemann was a teenager pumping gas in Independence, Kentucky when he enlisted in the United States Army.
In his 2007 State of the Union address, President Bush singled out Riemann for heroism.
He has earned the respect and the gratitude of our entire country.
So there you are, hailed on national television as a hero. What was really going on with you at that time?
I didn't feel like a hero, that's for sure. I felt like a complete piece of garbage at times.
Riemann had come home a hero, but a haunted one. He was battling PTSD and alcoholism.
I was drinking 2 bottles of whiskey a day and, anything else I could get my hands on.
He lost his marriage, his house, almost everything that was special to him.
I was a changed person. I was full of hatred. I didn't want to communicate. I became the man I never wanted to be.
Riemann's life was in free fall. He tried to commit suicide, first in Iraq and then after he got home.
Second suicide attempt. What happened?
Popped some pills, drank a bit, got the truck up 70 miles an hour and said, see ya. Closed my eyes, hit the tree, and opened my eyes, and there wasn't a scratch on me. And I was angry about that.
The man once hailed as a true American hero had hit rock bottom. Riemann was arrested for drunk driving, a path he's certain would have meant the end of his life.
Ready, buddy?
Instead, he was handed a lifeline. Rather than being sent to a regular civilian court, Riemann was referred to a court that focuses on the special issues that confront men and women who have served in the U.S. military. It's called a Veterans Treatment Court, modeled after other civilian specialty courts around the country, such as drug treatment courts, that are designed to keep nonviolent offenders out of jail.
They are unlike any other courtroom you've ever seen before.
Melissa Fitzgerald is the senior director of Justice for Vets, which promotes veteran treatment courts nationwide.
I'm just very happy that my life's going in the direction that it's going in.
I don't believe men and women like Tommy Riemann belong behind bars. I believe that the men and women like Tommy Riemann deserve an opportunity for treatment and for restoration.
Helping vets is a new role for Fitzgerald. If she looks familiar, here's why.
Jack, CJ's inviting you back to follow up on a couple of things.
For 7 seasons, she played Carol Fitzpatrick, an assistant press secretary on the West Wing. But later, in 2011, she became co-executive producer of Halfway Home, a documentary about struggling vets. One of them was Tommy Riemann.
I've been having some pretty dreams. You know, a lot of killings in my dreams.
It's estimated 1 in 5 vets who fought in Iraq or Afghanistan suffers from PTSD or depression. 1 in 6 has an issue with substance abuse. Tommy Riemann got help with all those issues in Veterans Treatment Court.
The great thing is I come in and you salute the judge. And I thought that was really unique because it was an instant sign of respect. I respected him for saluting me.
There are now 220 military treatment courts across 36 states. A judge in Buffalo established the first one in 2008. When a veteran is arrested for a non-violent crime, his or her lawyer recommends the military treatment court. Many are sent to rehab. Others get help with housing and job placement. They're all mentored by other vets.
There's something to be said about having a mentor in court, where here's a guy, another veteran, to look you in the eye and say, you need to man up.
The program demands accountability.
Make sure that you communicate with Ms. Donaldson, your case manager, and provide her.
If a vet completes it, which often takes more than a year, the sentence for the crime is reduced or forgiven.
It's going to be a struggle for you. You got a ways to go, but you can do it.
Roughly 11,000 vets are now receiving help through Veterans Treatment Courts. In the case of the first court established in Buffalo, 98% of veterans have not been rearrested.
Order.
Which brings us to this moment in Harnett County, North Carolina, 16 months after Riemann's arrest. It was graduation day for him and 5 other vets who satisfied the program's rigorous requirements.
Has it occurred to you how far you've come in a year?
For me, it's an ongoing journey. I think this is only the beginning.
With great pleasure, it is hereby announced that you are recognized for completion.
I've got my life back in order and have a job. I have a home. I'm seeing my kids every weekend. I'm sober. That's the greatest thing. You know, I feel like I'm living again. For years, I didn't know what that was like.
Life is a little bit different now.
It's gonna take
Okay, family, that was rough for me to watch, I must say. I don't know why. I never been incarcerated, but it really bothers me. It was hard to go through and do this information. I'm gonna be honest with you. It makes me very emotional. I don't know why. I guess I can relate. I don't know. I guess I can relate. I don't know. Let me see what we got here. So let's see what we have here. Let's see what some of our statements are. We're just about done here, going toward the last things, and we'll be able to get to the after party here. So our sister Alaska Knight says she had trouble logging in at the VA earlier. I hope it don't have nothing to do with the change in the change in who's in office. I hope they keep that infrastructure up. We need to know what's going on. I hope they didn't fire the person that handled the internet, the websites. Lord, did they fire them too? Love say H-Town. We have stand down here and Veterans Court at stand down. Yeah, we have stand downs, but I didn't know it was connected to Veteran Court or not. But yeah, they'll give veteran boots and stuff. They have stuff over at Emancipation Park is a place where the black slaves, this Black History Month, they came in Emancipation Park over there for, I want to say that was 3rd Ward. Now, they all would meet there, free slaves. Now, Love say they even dismissed tickets. That's good. Now, and I was telling her okay, because she was telling me she had a problem logging in. But I never got my update. Okay, good job. And then Love say the VA never have my updates on my claim appeals. Okay. Now that's interesting. Something may be going on. Yes, we have Veteran Treatment Court at stand down. Now let me ask you this here, family. If you have a program in your state that you're aware of that deals with Veteran Treatment Court or Veteran Court, give us a one in the chat if y'all got something like that. Give us a one in the chat if y'all got Veteran Court. Someone else for non-vets to cry and complain about. Yeah, something else. Oh, why are you giving veterans a special treatment in court? I don't get no special treatment. I experience trauma. Yeah, people will do that. That's very insensitive though, because veterans usually not complaining about anything. Somebody else got to tell us that we got a problem. Now, Charleston says, cause you care, H-Town. Been there. Man, I almost broke down about 3 times watching it. I don't know. They just dealing with horses and, he's talking about the experience. I've seen worse, but man, I couldn't get through this here. I had stopped. That's why I had some technical difficulties, but that's why I had to push it up from 6 to 6:30. I said, man, I didn't sign up for all this. Why I gotta care, man? I'm tired of caring, man. Shoot. Love say, here in California, you stay at stand down for a week. Woo! We only have 1 day down here in Houston. Love say 1 and 2, and Charles say 1. So y'all got to stand down. Y'all have a veteran court in your area. Now, family, let us continue. I really appreciate y'all patience. We hope that the information is informative, and we thank y'all for all that you do. We ain't been here but an hour, 18 minutes. We getting it done. Now, let's keep it moving. Oh, we already did the fair use. Sorry about that. Should have said fair use on this. Now, the other thing for Alaskan Ice is, oh, Lord. I'm having trouble now. I got to double click it. Alaskan Ice, we talked about this and we're going to go over this a few more times because this is new. Over in Okinawa at Kaden Air Force Base in Okinawa, Japan. One of the southern islands over there. Oh, you can call it, I forget how it's located. But they had some issues on the base with contamination. For those of you that weren't here last live stream we talked about. This is news. So this is the largest U.S. military installation in the Asian Pacific region, not just Air Force base, but military base, period. Located in the towns of Kadea, Chatton, in the city of Okinawa, home of the 18th Wing, the largest wing in the Air Force. Did not know that until I did the research on this. All right. Over there on the coast where you see, I didn't put the arrow on it, but they found forever chemicals there. Right down, and Sister Gwen, this is another thing for you too, because you talked about these forever chemicals. Anybody in here, Sister Gwen, were you ever stationed in Japan or Okinawa? Let us know, sister. You ever been there? Researchers found high concentrations of toxic forever chemicals in seawater off the shore Okinawa in 2023, suggesting this critical U.S. installation may be the source. They always use the words maybe, but you see where the airfield is and you see where the bay is right there. You hear that? Love say, my father was stationed in Okinawa. You need to check that out, brother. That might be another claim. Is that possible that there be another claim for Brother Love? Because his dad was stationed there, who has since passed. Would that be another if they open up claims for that? Let us know. Now, a single water sample taken in 2023 near the Cadena Marina, that's the city, just north of the Air Force Base, produced findings that represent the highest total PFAS concentration, these forever chemicals. Now, here's the thing. It was more concentration there than it was anywhere else on the island. All the other ones added together, it seemed like. Okay. Now, family. So this is with the Stars and Stripes. Oh boy, I should. Give me a second. This doggone. I want to go over that part. Just with the Stars and Stripes, the study finds high PFAS levels near Okinawa Air Force Base, Air Base they call it, raising contamination concerns. And this was done with Stars and Stripes on the 6th of February. So this was less than a week ago, about 4 or 5 days ago. All right, so we try to get you the breaking news that's happening right now. And they talk about that. And these are photos from the base, I think, they took these on the 6th of February. All right, let's continue. So about our channel. Remember, for those that are new to the channel, we're here to be interactive channels, but we have to be respectful, protective, and transparent. And we want to be informative. All right, that's our mission here. And troll free. And we've been doing a pretty good job of that. Here, your opinion counts. Very much so. And so much so, we want you to come up with ideas on how to improve the channel, especially the young people. We want y'all to participate and become an important part of the channel. But it's good that you come for a while. You know, we don't want you popping in, hey, do this, let's do that. Then we don't see you no more. You got to come in, and spend time with us so we can get to do it. Now, listen to what our sisters say. Alaskan Ice. Upcoming 2025 VA disability changes, significant updates to the VA rating system for 2025 will impact mental health, sleep apnea, tinnitus. These changes affects both current and future claims. More objective mental health VA rating criteria. The VA will focus on symptom severity rather than on social and occupational impact when evaluating mental health conditions. This could result in, and that sounds pretty tricky, higher ratings for veterans with severe symptoms while creating more consistency in the following in how claims are evaluated. So they say, we'll see. Now, Love say, H-Town vet, my father was granted everything by the board recently. Okay, good. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulate our brother. So your input here is important, family. So, and if you have a detailed suggestion, send it to the email. Okay, hold on. Oh boy. This thing is doing a double click on me, so please be patient with me. Send it to the email, htownvet@northside@gmail.com. Because if you're coming up with good ideas, you can't get impatient or not respond to me. I say, well, okay, send me an email so we'll know what's going on. Now let's see. Our sister say stricter VA rating criteria for sleep apnea under the update system. And we're going to be doing on the updates. We're about to do a video on that within this month. All right. I just want this stuff to kind of play out to get a better clear and hear people talk about it. Veterans using a CPAP machine may receive only a 10% rating, a reduction from the current 50%. This mark a major adjustment in. Sister, send me some information on that, okay? So I can get a slideshow together, Sister Laskin, if you know you have the time. Now, compensation. So this mark a major adjustment in compensation for those with service-connected sleep apnea. So it's going from a 50% rating to a what? To a 10%. I really need because we're going to go over that information in detail. You can read more about the VA rating for sleep apnea in our latest article. Send that article if you got it, sister. VA disability rating for sleep apnea. Why should you file your claim now before the changes take effect? Do that. And she says she'll send it to me. And anybody else that has any information, do that. And our sister Bonnie, send it to us on these changes that are coming up. It'll help because y'all give me different perspectives and I'm able to put this information in a very coherent form. Now, Bonnie, I want to say congratulations, love. Yeah, everybody congratulate, boy. We're so happy for you, love. Let us know how everything going and you getting all the benefits that you are entitled to. And here we focus on quality, family. All right, that's why we have rules in the chat and everybody's been doing real good. You see how they working, huh? Trolls don't want to agree to no rules, but thank y'all. And we've been staying on topic. We thank you for that. That must be done. Anybody disrupted, we're going to, deal with it and let you know, hey, calm down and deal with you accordingly. Now, remember, our live streams at 6 p.m. unless otherwise stated. And that's on Sundays and Fridays. Sundays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Time. But Tuesdays, sometime we do it like we did tonight. We did one on Tuesday. And it might do it on Saturday, depending on. So click on your notifications to make sure you'll know when we having a live stream, because they may not just be on Sundays and Fridays. Contact information. Well, here's our donation and contact information. Our email, we just said, and our YouTube channel if you want to watch. We have over 130 videos in our library, live streams and videos. And here's our Cash App and PayPal information. So thank you for that. Smash that like button, family. Now I'm going to check these like buttons while I'm looking at our Brother Love. I'm going to check these like buttons and I'll look at Brother Love's statement. He say, thanks. Just waiting on my claim is lumped together with my father's. Okay. All right, so it's a package deal. I hear that. Let me try to see can I get a. I'm gonna see what's going on. Let me. Y'all been hitting that like button. I'm gonna check it out. All right. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Smash that like button, family. Y'all doing pretty good now. Smash that like button. If you haven't hit it, smash that like button. Somebody just smashed. Good job. Thank you so much. I shared it. I've already shared it. Y'all share it with others too. Share this live stream with other individuals, veterans, and if you haven't done so, to view to chat, you have to be a subscriber. But for those of you that are sitting here listening, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. New releases. Before I do that, real good job, love. Now we did this one here on the Second Amendment. Should veterans be fearful of losing their Second Amendment rights? We went over the committee hearing in Congress talking about this very issue. They really focused on. So watch our video, live stream by that name. They focus on the fiduciary, because if you have a fiduciary, they saying they can take your Second Amendment right to bear arms, even though somebody not being able to handle your finances is not the same as not being able to protect yourself or use a firearm. So watch that live stream we did on protecting Second Amendment rights, and watch this one on VA fiduciary program. And the other video is on PTSD triggers. This was something we went straight into it. And we did one on the disabled veteran plates here in Texas, but they have similar programs throughout the United States. So this is a good frame of reference if you like to watch our live stream. Now, Alaska Knights say, love, congratulations. So H-Town and Bonnet Woman, it's a called a partial win. Any kind of win is a win. We celebrating all of it. Huh? Your foot in the door now. You can't tell us. We gonna celebrate. We happy and for you. Kevin Cobar Sr. say congrats, love. Yeah. Any win. We gonna take a win any way we can get it. Huh? Love. Shoot. And our brother says, thank Alaska Knights. It's sad my father not here to benefit. I wish I could give you a hug right now, brother. I understand. My grandmother didn't get to see me get the my benefits, and she had wrote a letter for me, and she passed 2 years before I got my service connection. But I know she in heaven, and your father, he's blessed too. So yeah, I know what you're saying, but y'all trying to get H-Town all emotional tonight. Y'all the reason black men cry in the dark. It's because somebody turned the lights off. That's all. Now, this coming up, this is it's a lot of thorough information, family. And I don't like half doing anything, as y'all know. This is going to be a lot of information dealing with that Champ VA healthcare. So it's coming. I don't know exactly when, but it's coming. So look at what Brother Charles say. Any win is good. Good evening, small ones. I mean, good, even small ones. Yes, love. That's the way to look at it. Because that's a step in the door in the right direction. You're going in the right direction. Now, let's talk about that high level review in a minute here for our brother, because that's what I remember. So our library, here, go to our channel, go to our YouTube channel and watch some of the videos we got. We got, say 134 there. It's almost about 137 now. Now, brother, we're gonna get back to our brother's question once we. Now it's time. What's on your mind? It's time to hear from you. After party. Now let's get into it, family. Let's get into it. First thing, we're gonna get to our sister say. Then as soon as we answer this from here, we're gonna get right to your question, brother, that you asked earlier. So we hear she say, I had my last high level review today. This is Alaskan Ice. They text me with time for today. They had done that before. Then I got a Pacific time mixed up. So they called me 2 hours early than expected. Oh boy. Love say thanks, Kevin. H-Town, Alaskan Nights, and Charleston. And then so true. I am in here for sure. I am in there for sure. Oh, yes, indeed. Kevin Cowboy Sr. say, love, well-deserved salute. Salute, my brother. Now, let's go back up here to my brother. Let us know if you're still in the room, brother. Brother Teddy, are you still here? Let's see, can we help him answer this question? Since you were a high-level review, Sister Alaskan Nights, and our brother Charleston and other love, we need to help him out. My internet's acting janky again. Give us a second here. Come on in. Come on into the room, family. Trying to get this internet to working right again. I got too many devices, I guess, open. But we're gonna make it work. Now, say, I just did a higher level. This is Brother Teddy Woodson. I just did a high level review and duty to assist error were found. So they sent my claim back to for a new medical opinion. Okay. Can I submit more evidence or should I just wait? Can you submit more evidence if it's not that? I don't. Let's see. Okay, he say he's here. So we got the question we just answered. Let's see what our sister Alaskan Night, because that's why I'm referring to her. She says, Teddy Wilson. Once a duty to assist error is found, you can send more information. Okay, so you can send more, brother. Huh? Okay, I forget which one you can't. You know, we covered this, but y'all hear me? My cashew, don't pay no attention to me. Okay. Love say wait for them to ask. Okay. Now, everybody weighing in on it. Now, family, if you haven't told us yet, what's that weather looking like where you at? Come on, tell us, family. We had an hour and 38 minutes. We got all the information done. Did we do it right? What's that weather looking like where you at? Is it snowing? Is it raining? It's raining down here. In particular, what's the temperature? Love say, in my case, I had to wait to see what the VA needed. Now, okay, Sister Last Night, what's your opinion? Do you wait and see what the VA needed, or is there other information that you feel they might need? Can you present that too? Now, listen up, brother Teddy Woodson. Listen up. Sit back and peep game. They're giving you good information. Listen what Sister Alaskan Night say. What's a duty to assist? Everybody listen, family. This means that they are required to help you gather evidence to support your claim for VA benefits. Now, when they say we'll, talking about the VA will make a reasonable effort to help you get these types of evidence. that's listening, what evidence will help you get? VA medical records, military service records, other types of federal records, private medical records, like reports from non-VA hospital or from your private healthcare provider. And when they talk about federal records, like your personnel file and different ones. Now, listen to Brother Charleston say, I think Teddy can also file secondary claims. Yes, so you need to see if any of the conditions that you are filing or are related to, they have any of your conditions that you're filing have other side effects on you. Like, do you develop certain other things that might be service connected too? So let's say you got a back injury and it caused you to be depressed. You might be able to file that as secondary. Now, Kevin Kobar Sr. say 40 degrees here in Memphis. And I think what's the temperature there, sister? If you still hear Sister Bionic Woman, what's the temperature up there in Dallas area? It's 62 down here in Richmond, Houston area. 40, that's kind of cold. I think I went over here. Now, Alaskan Heights say, once I found out through the contract CNP exam that the appointment is for, I sent my own records. That's key. I had to rescind evidence because it was ignored. So you made sure. How did you send it, Sister Alaskan Ice? Now, Rose City D said it's better if you go to an outside doctor, get your own records, because they will sit on their hands getting your outside records. Yes, go up there and get them yourself. Now it's 44 degrees in Dallas right now. What's your temperature, Brother Woodson? Where you at? All right, what's your temperature where you at, Alaskan Ice? Brother Rose City, what's your temperature? What's the temperature? Teddy Wilson, I think I asked you already. And if you already told us, you don't have to repeat it. Brother already told, Brother Charleston already told us. Let us know if y'all don't mind. Bionic Woman say 44 degrees in Dallas. It's colder than it is here. You like 18 degrees colder. Ooh, boy. So Rose City D say a chilly 32 degrees. Is that freezing? 32 degrees is freezing, ain't it? And rainy. Wow. Thank you. It's 20 degrees. Wow. Oh, I shouldn't ask. So very good information y'all putting out here, family. Y'all doing a very excellent job. This is how we want to do it, because I'm going to tell you what we're doing. We might be 12 to 15 people here, 16 or 17 people on the live, but guess what? People come back and watch these streams when they got time. And some of y'all go back and probably watch them too. See y'all, so y'all can see yourself chatting away and see me running my crazy mouth. So this is really important, family. Sometimes we had like that one on, I forget the one on the 100%. Whenever do them, boy, we had like 400 people that already watched it by the time we got through with the live stream. H-Town, you laughing at us. Now I ain't laughing at y'all. No. I'm just having good fun. I ain't gonna mess with y'all. I don't know if I'll me say, Soldier Rose City D, I sent my records myself through my rep. It's quicker. That's what Alaska Nice did too. She said, I sent it quick submit. Now listen to that. Have y'all heard of quick submit? I sent it quick submit and went to the regional office so they could stamp and send them. Yes, I always like getting stamped copies. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, sister. I also took what was really important to my appointment. Remember, don't take all your stuff. When you go to the appointment, have the critical, important things that you want the doctor to emphasize or you feel that they may not have. Take it to that CMP exam. Now, I had an examiner ask me for my paperwork. Did you hear that? So don't you thank God that it was good that she had that paperwork with her? Come on now. That's a first for me. Have you ever heard a doctor say, let me see your paperwork straight out? I think one may have asked me, but it asked me, did I have anything? I think one may have asked me that. Now, Alaska and I say, I have had them say, I don't have a printer, or if they can't copy them, I let them have them. Yes, always keep extra copies at home. Bring that information, whatever they want, that's going to help your claim. Because the VA may not have gave them everything. You got to fight your own claim. You're your own expert. You understand? Now, love say it's quicker when you send in your records. Oh, that speeds up the process, huh? Come on, let's talk about it. I'm starting to see a pattern here. The more you do on your own, not waiting around for the VA to do it. What my elder say? My elder always said to us, it's time that we do something for ourselves. Huh? Not waiting around for somebody else to do it for us. Now, love say, my representative have a special code, direct access to the VA. That's one thing, a benefit of having representatives like that. Now, family, I got to ask y'all, what's next? What do y'all want to talk about next? What's next? Let us know give me some ideas of what y'all want to talk about through February and March. In the next, what topics, what issues, what things, what's on your mind? Anything you want to talk about right now, let us know. What's next? Anybody plans on filing for special monthly compensation? Let us know. Put a Y in the chat if you plan on filing for special monthly compensation, or just put SMC. Are you waiting to do it once you get these claims approved? Or are you doing it while you're filing your current claim? Let us know. Put SMC if you plan on filing for special monthly compensation. Who in here filed for special monthly compensation already? Love. Anybody there that has filed for special monthly compensation or is planning to file, put SMC in the chat. So include my claim. Now, family, any more statements, comments, concerns, any questions of H-Town or the family, let us know. We've been helping veterans tonight. Tell us, Brother Teddy, does that answer your question? Brother Teddy, did our sister Laskinice, Brother Love, and the family answer your questions? Let us know. Okay, family, so we're gonna that got me nervous. Project 2025. Sister bringing up Project 2025. I'm gonna get this beast on the screen. Alaska Night says Project 2025 proposes significant changes to the Veterans Administration. Restructuring and potentially shrinking the VA is a key proposal. This raises concerns about job security for the VA employees. Okay. Okay, he said, yes, it did help. If you got some more information, last night, put it on out there. And Love say, my concern is VA not updating my appeal. Okay, that's your concern. You want that. You did mention that update earlier. You did mention that update earlier. Yes, indeed. So Love say, Teddy, do you have a rep like the American Legion, DAV, or Texas Veteran Commission we have down here? You have any state or veteran organizations helping you, or lawyers? You ain't got to tell us who, but you have any lawyers representing us? So let me finish up. Who is it affecting? She says, I got to reread this to catch on to the other part. This raises concern about job security for VA employees. All right, let's see who else. Many of whom are veterans themselves. Oh, okay. I watched a video that stated that there are more African Americans without federal jobs. Wow. Dealing more with the public, because most of the federal employees, black people, most of work with the federal government. That's how we employ about it. Okay. So, special monthly conversation with a lawyer. I bet you it's with one of those famous lawyers, huh? Or it might be a local one. You ain't got to say who. I'm using nose in my mind. Now, Rose City D say lots of distractions by the man to take focus away from the real issues. Yes, indeed. Y'all know I ain't good with them initials. Now, but y'all probably knew what that meant. Love say everything I got to go. Okay, every time I got to go to the website, no update on my appeal. Yes, okay. So our brother Teddy says, yes, I do my county VSO. Let me ask y'all this here, family. I'm gonna do a personal poll here, okay? All right, y'all keep talking. I want to do a personal poll. And y'all just keep chatting, and I'm gonna put something in here. If you had a VSO, I'm about to ask the question. I don't want to ask it yet, but I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm putting something in there, family, so don't go nowhere. I want you. I'm writing something down, family. So y'all be patient with me for a second here, because I'm gonna learn how to do polls up in here. I tried it before, but I'm gonna try to see can I do some polls and start asking y'all some questions. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna add other people, not just the VSOs. I'm gonna ask you. You just answer which one helped you. It could be. You know what? We're gonna make it 5. Y'all chatting away. That's good. That's good. Y'all putting out good information. Now listen, if you had somebody that was unaccredited help you and they help you get your claim, put it in there, okay? Look, I want you to put a number for who helped you, 1 through 6. And if it was more than 1, put the numbers 1, 2, or 1, 5, or 3, 4. Whatever numbers helped you win your claims that you had, let us know, family. Here we go. Put the number in that helped you. Who helped y'all, family? So it's on the 2 different ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let us know who helped you. Was it number 1, the American Legion, that put a number 1 for American Legion? 2, Veteran of Foreign Wars. 3, Disabled American Veteran. 4, Lawyer helped you. Number 5, State Government. Number 6, Unaccredited Claims Agent. I want to know if an unaccredited claim agent helped you with your claim and actually won it. Let us know. Well, y'all been talking. Brother, and put y'all number down at the bottom. Please let us know. We're doing a poll. Help us answer this poll. This is going to help us and other veterans that watch this. Now, Brother Charleston Zimmerman said, oh, I got to put my number in there. Okay, Thumper said 5. Thumper said he was helped by state government. All right. He was at 5. State government helped him. Love say 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. I forgot to put a accredited claim agent. I forgot to put them, but we're just gonna talk about these. Let me put my number in there. Who helped me? Number 1, the American Legion. Let's see. And it's right up here, family. This is what we're doing. Who helped y'all? Who helped you win your claim? Was it 1, the American Legion? 2, Veteran of Foreign Wars? 3, Disabled American Veteran known as the DAV? 4, a lawyer? 5, state government? 6, unaccredited claims agent. Let us know, family. I got a thing. He said, Rose City D, Brother Zimmerman say, which? The man? Y'all cut up. Now, Alaska Knight say, elimination of standalone tinnitus claims. Veterans will no longer receive a separate rating for tinnitus. Instead, tinnitus will only be rated if it's tied to another compensatable condition. This could reduce benefits for veterans who claim tinnitus as a primary condition. I believe this has been pushed back from April to August. Okay, so we'll see. And then Brother Charleston says, oh, been looking for the sucker for decades, for that sucker for decades. Y'all laughing, got Rose City D laughing. Then Love say, Alaska Nice, what new rules will benefit me for sure? That new rule, Alaska Nice, that new rule will benefit me for sure. Now let's see what Alaska Nice say, job security is a primary focus for veterans in federal government jobs. We should be protected if we use our 10% points to get in there, right? Or not. Now, about 30% of federal workers are veterans. Did not know that. Real good information, Alaska Nice. Proposal to shrink government agency raises concerns about decreased jobs. Yes. Decreased job opportunities. Many veterans rely on steady federal employment. Yes, indeed. Now, again, taking the focus away from the real issue by distracting the public by distracting the public by which we are seeing. But you got people in positions for 30 years, but not getting them out and getting younger, new ideas in place. Yes, that's the key thing. Love say dealing with the VA claim is very complicated. Now let's see what everybody was saying. So Alaska Night says VSOs at Lake Jackson Clinic and someone that I spoke with over the phone. I cannot remember if it was a VSO or a regional office through Vera. Okay. I got all the help I could get. Okay. Thumper said 5 and 6. So Thumper got help with the government agent and unaccredited claim agent, and they helped him with. So that's what I'm saying. Some people get help through unaccredited claims agent. He said his claim is ongoing. Look who here. He say, "Hey guys, hope all veterans are doing well." Veteran Policy Plug. What's his name? Yeah, Veteran Policy Plug is here in the house. Show him some love. Love say hello. Policy Plug. Now, Veteran Policy Plug say, hey, love. Y'all know we ain't been here but 2 hours. We got all the information out the way because we was organized. And now we got our brother to come up in here. This is an impromptu live, my brother. Now, Alaska Night says, VSOs help me get to 60%, and a person on the phone filed a high-level review for me stating that I had everything that I needed. Now, that's most like a VA representative. He was going to do what a lawyer could do. Hey, and if he got it done, thank God for that person to this day. You might not know who they are. If you do, go up there and thank them. But you probably don't even know who they are. All right. Now, Love say, Alaska Nice, you found a good VSO. And a VSO is a veteran service officer. Now, for those that may not be aware, I had to learn that. Alaska Nice, Veteran Policy Plug, hello. Then Charleston says, hello, Veteran Policy Plug. Then Veteran Policy Plug say, H-Town, didn't know you were on, glad to see the family. Yeah, click on the notifications if they work. Because we click on your notifications and like go to the video section if you and whatever video you're watching, click on notifications and say click on all notifications. Now, Alaska Nights, the higher level review was for IU. Oh, it was for individual unemployability. Say, I got myself 90%. Listen, did you hear talking? She clapped back at me. My daughter said, when you say clap back, you don't supposed to be clapping. I'm old, man. You know, what can I say? She said, I got myself. She said, high level review went back to November 2022. Hold on, Alaskan Ice. Are you claiming an earlier effective date, award effective date than that? Are you going to file appeal on the effective date, or did you do that? I think you mentioned it. Let us know. Okay, for IU. So they should have took your back pay all the way back to the date that, what date? To 2022, or you felt like it should have went back farther than that and you appealing it? Because I know you ain't gonna just sit and let them mess over you. Come on in here, family. Now, what I want to really do, and I want to thank y'all because y'all keep coming in here. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for your continued support. I hope the information has been informative and helped y'all tonight. We try to put out quality information. All right, family? Now listen what she says. Alaskan I say, I fought for over 2 years. They had the information but was ignoring it. It went back to the day it was supposed to. So they did what they supposed to do because you stayed on their back. You were riding their neck. Alaskan Ice wasn't playing with them. Let me say, I'm going to get up here to the what the topic was for the day. And the topic of the day was talking about incarceration and jail. I'm trying to get to the one where we asked the question. Give me a second. Now, and we say, is it right or wrong that a veteran with 100% permanent total is reduced to 10% while incarcerated? And I want to ask y'all the question. This is going to be our final question. Is it, given the information we went over, y'all can answer if you want to, you don't have to. Do you think it's right that if a veteran commit crime that they reduce their 100%? Put a R, you can put a R for right, a W for wrong. If you want to answer, you don't have to if you don't want to. Oh, I'm chewing away. Oh, Lord, I thought I had it on mute. Sorry about that, fam. So so if y'all think it's right, put right in there. If you think it's wrong, put a W or put wrong. Put R or right if you think it's right. If your opinion matters, I don't care which one you believe. Our brother Rose City D says, Alaska Nights, that's good. Nobody going to work for you like you. No, nobody's going to work for you like yourself. Thumper say, hello, plug. Rose City D said, Alaska Nights, that's good. Nobody's going to work for you. I think I went over there. Okay. Our brother, a veteran policy plug, says it's wrong for them to reduce. They should be able to still get their full benefits while they're incarcerated. Alaska Nights say, but they have to give me 100% PNT 3 weeks before going back a year. So that means that's also, now I want you to remember this, Alaska Nights. What that means, that not even just the money, if you have any children that qualify for children or spouse that qualify for Chapter 35 educational benefits or Champ VA healthcare benefits, they got to give you the money for that insurance and that education that y'all paid out during that time that they wasn't receiving the funds from those programs. Now, Thumper say, Queen, how's the knee? Talking about it, I guess our sister Bionic Woman. Teddy said, wrong. They still and are still disabled. Now that's key. Hold on. Somebody, we didn't deal with the elephant in the room. Hold on. Hold on. You don't stop being disabled because you go to jail, do you? Real good point, Brother Teddy. Now, Alaska Night says, Rose City D, thumbs up. That's a real heavy statement, Brother Teddy. Veteran Policy Plug, hello, Thumper. And then Alaska Nights, my daughter just applied for Chapter 35. She has been using the Hazelwood Act. Let me ask you this here, though, sister. I need to know this. Not trying to be too nosy. Please tell me. Did your daughter have to take out student loans or any type of paying for the schooling? Anything she had to pay for the tuition, all that stuff, the housing and all that stuff. If that's the case, they're supposed to go back. Oh, okay, no. All right, because she's supposed to be able to do the Hazelwood Act and the Chapter 35. Yeah, but is she paying for the classes online? Have she been paying for, while you were 90%, was she paying for the classes online? Let us know. This thing keep deleting. I'm chewing in your face. Hold on. Okay, look. So if she's going to school after your effective date, she was going to college. All that tuition, it's depending on not how much she paid to go to school. It depends on was she part-time, full-time, or was she half-time? Which one was she, Sister Alaska Nights? So if she went to school on or after your effective date, you need records of that, and they're gonna pay you back for that, okay? Or she paid, they're gonna pay it. Thumper, I think it's wrong and criminal. Okay. To take the veteran money from him. Thumper say, W, no. And for books. So paying for all that there or student loans. So that's what's going to be the key thing. Whenever she need to prove that she need a transcript to show that she was, or whatever her classes for those semesters, when she was half-time to 3 to 4 classes. Sometimes 4 classes are full-time. You got to make sure, let them send in the credit hours for each semester that she was going after your effective date, that money's supposed to be given back. Okay, sister? She's supposed to get that money back. Her school has already sent in the forms. There you go. And those forms is my daughter sends those forms in for, and that, not just for the current one, but for that back money. Yes, indeed. You on top of it, sister. She said, H-Town, I ain't got to put all my business out in the street. Don't put me all the way out. She said, I know what I'm doing. Sorry, sister, you right. Now, Veteran Policy Plug say, what about their family, kids in school, etc.? They are still a veteran, even incarcerated, right, H-Town? Yes. We talked about that a little earlier. They can do an apportionment for the family. And yeah, so let's say you were 90% or 100%. We'll use 100% example. You can get it where you transfer it to your spouse or somebody that's taking care of your children or whatever like that. Anybody over 18, and they have to show a need, and yeah, it'll go to them. And just get them to send you some money on your books. Not that we're trying to go to jail or nothing like that, right? See what she said. Her school has already sent the form. Okay, family, y'all doing it. Y'all doing it right. Y'all been good. Well, family, we're gonna get ready to close it out. We've just been over 2 hours, 16 minutes. We look, we getting it done, aren't we? Alaskan Ice, thank y'all. Keep chatting away. I'm gonna just shout out everybody. Alaskan Ice, thank you for being here. Thank you, Veteran Posse Plug, for when you seeing it, showing it up. He say, laugh out loud, my book. Thank you, Veteran Posse Plug. Thumper, thank you for coming in here with that energy, man. We appreciate you. Brother Teddy, real good statement. Just because you go to jail, that doesn't stop you from being disabled. So they should compensate you. We might have to fight to get that law changed, huh? That's something that I would argue. Rose City D, thank you for coming in, bringing the information, being supportive, interactive, and kind. Brother Charleston Zimmerman, thank you for everything that you've done and being here from the beginning, continually chatting, bringing information, giving us information behind the scenes. We thank you, my brother. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. If I miss anybody, Bionic Woman, thank you for letting us know your temperature and how you're doing up there. And we wish you well up there. Brother Kevin Colbart Sr., U.S. Marine Corps. Oh, no, that's not y'all are Simplify. Brother Love, thank you for your continued help and motivation, and congratulations on your success, my brother. With your partial success, with your claim, but we don't take partial success. You doing that's full success, and you're gonna get another time when it's full success too. Brother Billy, thank you for coming in here and being supportive and kind and being here for us, my brother. We thank you so much. My FBA brother, thank you. Sister Gwen, thank you so much. We thank you for your support and your kindness. That's Sister Ben now. We thank you, Sister Gwendolyn. It's just so, I'm just so happy to have y'all here. Y'all just don't know what it means to me. It means a lot. Brother Harold, USMC, Simplify, Harold J. All right, we got all the shout outs. Make sure if I missed you, let me know. Let me see what we got here. Let's say good night, family. Let's say good night. Let's see what we got. So Brother Charleston Zimmerman says Social Security. Brother Charleston Zimmerman says Social Security stop funds to incarcerated also but the dependents are okay. Now that's interesting. That's the same way with the VA funds. And their argument is that you're getting taken care of by the government, so you don't need it. Might need some on your books. You might want to buy some ice cream and stuff. Alaska Night say, you're welcome. Thank you, Alaska Night, for everything. Love say, okay, H-Town. Brother Teddy say, good night, y'all. I'm not retired like y'all. I got to go to work in the morning. He throwing shade at us. Shots fired. I just caught a stray. That hit different. Family. Oh, I caught a stray. Watch out, I'm ducking. Hold on, I'm ducking. Alaska Night say good night. Good night, vets from Veteran Policy Plug. Good night here from the H-Town Vet family. And I want to thank y'all for being here, supporting us. Let's see what our brother Zimmerman said. He said, good night, vets and family. Take care. Let's get back to the I want to pull up the thing for the screen when we get ready to close out here. And I thank y'all so much. And family, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being encouraging. Thank y'all for being what we need, because what y'all helping us do here is present quality information, and this is going to make it comfortable for other people to come in. This is why we set the rules up to be where people can't just troll because they're trying to run people away. But I thank you for bringing in the right atmosphere, spirit, and we thank you for everything, family. And we until next time, like I say, we answered the question about incarceration and your VA compensation. So family, and for those you didn't see everything, you can start it from the beginning, go back and rewatch it. And we thank y'all for everything that y'all do, for being there for us. And until the next one, we're probably going to do one on Thursday. If it changed, I'm gonna have something saying, it may be moved. I don't know. But thank you for being here, family. Until the next time, thank you.